Hey everyone, what is going on? So we're doing more Rainbow Cup battles, of course, and I just wanted to show you, look at this purple Kyogre or shiny Kyogre, whatever you want to call it, drawing my cousin made for me. She's only 15 years old. She drew this for me to use as a logo. How incredible does it look? I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. So we will be implementing this into like my logo and on my YouTube channel over the course of probably the next couple of weeks, probably after GoFest. But let me know, is this something that you would buy if I made merchandise or had merchandise made, whether it be hats, shirts, pins, things like that? I feel like I kind of need more subscribers to really make merchandise, but let me know what you guys think. I've never actually obviously done it before. And of course, you know, I'd give my cousin, you know, only 15, a commission. She's an absolute artist. This is incredible. I love it. And it would help for her schooling once she gets older as well. But yeah, if you think this is something you would like on a shirt or something else, whatever it happens to be, let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what you think of it regardless. Even if you wouldn't buy merchandise, do you still like it? But yeah, do you think I need more subscribers? I kind of feel like I need a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, we do get a good amount of views and we have a good amount of subscribers, so accidentally pulling up the screen right there, but that's okay. But yeah, so anyway, what do you think? What do you think about it? It looks incredible, right? It looks absolutely amazing. I love it. I couldn't believe it when she drew this. I didn't even know she was drawing it. Like, she told me she was, but that was kind of like, I think a month or two ago, and I kind of forgot about it. Then she showed up the other day with it, and I was blown away. I think it's amazing. But yeah, I would have one made up for a shirt just for me for GoFest. Unfortunately, don't have enough time. But anyway, we do go ahead and take a loss in that first game. And we're going to go ahead and jump into another game beginning with Fortress. And he does begin with his Bayleaf. So we do have a favorable matchup. He will switch into that Charizard. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into the Lantern. So now we have the favorable matchup. Getting off a Thunderbolt. And I thought he would block this, as he does. I guess because he's charging up for a couple Blast Burns, I thought he probably had enough for 2. So I go ahead and block the first one, thinking that it would be a Blast Burn. And we do call that correctly. Not going to block this. It's another Blast Burn, so we'll take that damage. And we'll go ahead and use Thunderbolt. And will he block it? No, he won't. So that will knock out Charizard. So definitely a good position for us. We had the absolute better lead, so I'll definitely take it. As he brings in his Bayleaf, which is going to knock me out because Razor Leaf will knock out Water-type Pokemon. Bringing back in Fortress, just farming up Bayleaf as much as possible. He does get off his move, but I knew he didn't have a second move on it, and I knew it was Ancient Power, so I knew I could take it. I actually go ahead and use Heavy Slam just to try to finish it off. He does go ahead and block and switch out into Lantern, and I go ahead and switch into Venusaur, which has the absolute advantage. We do get off a Frenzy Plant. I was going to charge up a little bit of energy, and I guess I could have. I didn't really find a need to because I thought at that point I basically had the game. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just finish off Bayleaf with Vine Whip. So we do go ahead and win that. So another nice game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into yet another one. Just one moment. Here we go. So this time we begin with Quagsire, and he does begin with his Quillfish. So I would call this a favorable matchup. I do kind of have to watch out because that Water Gun is still doing a good amount of damage to my Quagsire because we are neutral to it. And he does get off Aqua Tail. I'll take it. I mean, it could have been Acid Spray because I know he has Acid Spray and Quillfish, but we'll go for the Stone Edge. He'll go ahead and block that, so pretty good for us, we actually get off another Stone Edge, but he pulls the switch at the correct timing, which is going to be Lantern, so good switch on his end. We're going to go ahead and switch into Venusaur. I mean, we could take those Water Guns and any of its charge moves, but Water Gun still does a good amount of damage to us because Water Gun is a good move. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and charge up a bunch of energy with Venusaur, and we actually are able to knock it out. I thought he might have gotten off one more Thunderbolt, but no, we do knock it out, and we do go ahead and get off that Frenzy Plant, and I tried to get off another one, but he was able to knock us out with Confusion. So we had enough for another Frenzy Plant, but unfortunately we kind of wasted all that energy because he was able to knock us out, but that's okay. So right now he switches out into Quillfish, so I'm not too worried about this. whether it be Acid Spray, which it is, or Aqua Tail. Not too worried about it. We're able to just get off a Heavy Slam right now, and I believe this is good enough to knock it out as it is. And he brings in Slowbro. We get off another Heavy Slam. He does resist it, but then again, it doesn't matter because Bug Bite is just going to be able to finish him off, and we do go ahead and take that one. So, good game, good game, good game. And we're going to go ahead and jump into another match. I do begin with Fortress this time, and he begins with Quagsire. And yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like he has a little bit of an advantage. I did switch first. As you guys know, I do not like switching first, so I probably shouldn't have switched there, but I did, because now he's able to switch into a Pokemon that counters mine. However, I'm still okay with this because we're going to force a shield, so at least it wasn't Charizard, right, I guess. But I guess I was okay with that because we bring in the Fortress, and that Bug Bite is just going to go to town on Slowbro because we do resist his confusion moves. Yeah, so just hoping to do as much damage as possible, hoping to knock him out before he can get off a charge move as that happens. So now we have a Rock Tomb and a Heavy Slam ready to go. I'm actually thinking of deleting Heavy Slam for Earthquake. Let me know your opinion on that, guys. Some people said delete Rock Tomb, but I like Rock Tomb for the fire types. Earthquake deals with fire types outside of Charizard well as well, so I don't know, guys, maybe. But, yeah, he actually switches into Fortress, and we get off a Heavy Slam. Should have went for the Rock Tomb, but I think I just clicked on Heavy Slam immediately. But that's okay. We bring in Lantern, and now I'm just trying to get enough energy up. He's going to hit us with Rock Tomb, which not really going to do a lot of damage, and we do get off that Thunderbolt, or we have it ready. Both of us lag, or at least I lag. I don't know if he was lagging technically, but it appears that he was lagging as well. But we do go ahead and get off that Thunderbolt right now, which is not going to knock it out, but we do finish it off with a Charge Beam. And he brings in his Quagsire, and I'm going to go ahead and immediately block this because I figured I could get off a Thunderbolt and knock out that Quagsire, but he's going to go ahead and block it. I wasn't too worried though because I knew I'd be able to get to a Thunderbolt in time as we do, and that knocks out Quagsire. So he's probably very close. He's probably almost to a Stone Edge, but we do go ahead and take the win. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another one, beginning with Zumel, and he does begin with Fortress. And we'll see how this one goes. I'm okay with this position. I mean, nothing super effective, really. You know, he does have that Heavy Slam, which I do have to watch out for. I tried to switch. It wouldn't go through, so he does get off the Heavy Slam. And I'm just charging up a little bit more, and then I pull the switch into Charizard, and we do a lot of damage to Fortress, but he is able to switch out into Lantern. We do get off that Blast Burn, though. Even though it's resistant, you guys know the drill, it does take a lot of damage. So I was thinking of bluffing with the Dragon Club. I decided not to in case he predicted that. Just went for the Blast Burn even though it was a little bit more energy. But he does go ahead and block it, so I'm okay with that. At least we take a shield. And I'm going to bring in Venusaur, and he's going to get off Thunderbolt, I believe it is. Yes, it is. So Venusaur could definitely take that. So now we can just charge up energy when going for that Vine Whip. He's going to get off another move, which is unfortunate for us. So we're actually very low, you know. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll see what comes in. And it's going to be Fortress, so I switch out immediately and go for that Play Rough. Just because I wanted to do almost knock it. It came close to knocking it out, not quite, but we're able to protect ourselves with Rock Tomb and just farming up with Bubble, so we do go ahead and knock out Fortress, and he brings in Charizard, and I make a mistake here. I actually go for Play Rough. Charizard resists Play Rough, and I knew that. I should have went for the Ice Beam, because not only does it take take less energy, but it's actually neutral, so there's really no reason for me not to go for the Ice Beam. The only thing the Play Rough has advantage for is that it is stab, but that doesn't matter. I should have went for the Ice Beam, but we still win. But it's still good to notice your mistakes even when you win, and then you could reflect on them and get better. I don't know if I accidentally clicked on it or I deliberately clicked on it. I don't know what happened, but that's basically what happened, yeah. But for this game, we're going in with Fortress, and he does begin with his Quagsire. And yeah, I mean, pretty, I would say, neutral matchup. he gets off the acid spray, and then he goes ahead and switches immediately. I felt like that was a mistake, because now I'm able to switch into a direct counter to Charizard, which is going to be Lantern. And he should just stayed in with Quagsire, because he had the advantage, especially after the acid spray. He could have just kept going for Stone Edge, and he kind of said that to me afterwards. He noticed that was a mistake. Probably should have just stayed in, because you never want to switch first unless you absolutely have to, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that was a mistake on his end? Even if it is, that's no big deal. I've made mistakes. You guys know I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, even the best player in the world. So just because it's a mistake, it's not a big deal. You know, it happens. But we actually get off the Hydro Pump here, hoping that he will not shield, as he doesn't. So maybe he thought it was a Thunderbolt. Maybe he didn't think we had enough energy. But we actually catch that Quagsire with the Hydro Pump. He uses Stone Edge, and then we finish off Quagsire, and he gets off his move, which is going to be Ice Beam. We're going to go ahead and block that, because I knew I'd be able to get to a Frenzy Plant, or at least I thought I would be able to. Come on, no, we actually don't get to it. Wow, guys, I actually thought I did get to it. So no, I guess I don't get to it. We go for the Heavy Slam here, knowing he would block, or at least predicting he would block. So this is actually a very close game. If he didn't switch out in the beginning, I feel like he probably would have won this because of how close it was. But either way, we do go ahead and take that game. So that is a good game, and that's going to be it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.